All right, welcome to another edition of the Cups and Cakes Vinyl Unveil. Today I have for you Mauno's Tuning. Mauno is a Halifax band made up of 4 members, Nick, Adam, Scott, and Eliza. Really great group of people making this incredible, what would you call it? Just like a perfect indie rock sound, essentially. It's got some flourishes of pop in there, and definitely has some of that, kind of 90s sound peppered in there too. I'm hesitant in using the word grunge, but it's definitely kind of a pop record, and it's super unique to Halifax. They, to say they have a Halifax sound, I think is probably the best way to put it, but who really knows what that means at this point in time. You hear Halifax in this record, and it's really what the band was going for, and a part of the reason I think you somewhat get that charm of Halifax is that they went out and they actually took field recordings in their hometown of Halifax that they used in this record at various points, and it kind of just gives that ambiance, and it really makes it feel like a Halifax record. Very cool thing that they did. This record got a lot of accolades last year. It ended up on the Cups and Cakes Best Albums of the Year list, and it is lovely. We loved it here, still love it. I'm still listening to it, and this is the first time I'll get the chance to actually put it on my table and give it a proper spin, so I'm really excited about that. Part of the reason why I am choosing to do this one right now, I've had this one on the shelf for a little bit, picking the right time to open it, and the reason is right now I'm promoting an interview I did with Mauno. Sadly, Eliza couldn't take part in the interview, but I had Nick, Adam, and Scott all there, and it is part of my Inside the Artist Studio podcast, which you can find on iTunes, downloadable on iTunes, or visit our website to have a listen, cupsandcakespod.com. That's cups, the letter N, cakespod.com. And those guys are awesome. Eliza, like I said, wasn't there, but it was a lot of fun, and you should have a listen. They're a great group of people. So anyways, you can see I took the download out, flipped it over so that you could not steal it from me. I'll put that to the side, and I've already shown you the front and the back. Let's open the record up. Whoa, look at this, a booklet. That's cool. Well, why don't we have a look at that? So a lot of this was inspired by a book, which sadly the name eludes me of the book. I should have done a little bit better research. I'm kind of just winging it today. There's the thank yous in the booklet. But the book is what helped inspire the idea of them going around and taking field recordings. I will put a link to the book in the description of this episode. Since I didn't do my research for you fine people out there, I will make sure that you can find out what that book was. We talk about that actually a little bit in the interview that I did with them for Inside the Artist Studio. So yeah, we got a nice lyric book here. Some wonderful pictures, Halifax pictures, no doubt. Canadian Tire there. Calm, they have a music video out for Calm. Really fun one, you should check that out. Man, this is a really lovely booklet. You don't see this that often now with the records that come out. If you're gonna get lyrics, they're typically printed just on one sheet, so I really appreciate the band kind of went to the next level here and gave us all of this. Very cool, some arrangement notes. This is my favorite song on the album, the opener. There's the song listings. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. All right, one last thing to look at here. Let's take a look at the record itself. Lovely. See if we can find the matrix run out. It's right there. You can kind of see it in the light of my window there. Hard to see, hard to see. I am working on eventually getting some better sound for this and a better camera, but it was kind of one of those things I wanted to do for a long time, and sort of one of those scenarios where you just got to jump in at some point in time and then work at fixing it afterwards. So yeah, I know the sound is a little echoey. I live in a bit of an echo chamber, but I will be working on that in the future. But I hope you keep coming back and watching me open these amazing albums. Mauno, one of my favorite Canadian bands right now, out of Halifax. This came out on Idee Fixe, which is a great label. Right there, there's a little emblem. They are host to a lot of great acts like Jennifer Castle, Bry Webb, The Highest Order, Bart. If you don't know Idee Fixe, I urge you to check them out. And if you have not heard this album, there is a link to it in the description. Please check out Mauno. Absolutely phenomenal band. And if you want to even know more, go to cupsandcakespod.com. That's cups, the letter N, cakespod.com, and listen to my interview with these fine, fine people. Thank you so much for joining me on the Cups and Cakes vinyl unveil. We'll see you soon.